is it
Why
for
is
me?
it
Why
so
does it
cool
always-
for yours? What
It
the
works for
fuck?
me.
Why am I special?
Yeah, I see. I see it going from like a green to a blue for.
It was a lighter blue. It was Zila's
Yeah.
colors, man.
Wait. Is it your die?
Yeah,
Is that
the
what it is?
new-
So say,
No.
does something have the color that you choose?
No, that's not my die.
But like if I like start
But your
moving.
color is
No,
different
that's
than
the
your
color up by your name.
No. 10. Draw.
Yeah, I know the color of the drawing line changes. Yeah,
But does yours do it?
I mean probably.
Can we see?
Enter drawing mode.
Yeah.
It's slightly
does.
there.
Yeah.
It's just more
a little
pronounced
darker
for
now.
me. I don't know why mine is so pronounced.
You know why? It's because
Brighter.
the color shade of this light is a yellowy light, so it blends to the blue, making green. On the green tokens, it just makes it a yellow or green. Because
Got
this is a
it.
campfire light.
Mm.
So it's kind of an orange, yellow, kind of amberish.
Oh. How do I delete that?
I'm
Move pointers.
testing
There we
that.
go. Okay.
Except for
Anyways,
that.
new toys. Yay.
Oh, it
Woo,
totally is.
toys.
That's insane. Okay.
Ooh, I can turn the grids on and off just by clicking on the map now. I don't have to go into the grid menu anymore.
That's
okay.
nice.
That's super healthy.
Anyways.
Spellcasting modifiers apply.
Anyways,
Oh,
hi
right.
chat. You guys
Recap.
get to see the new. You guys get to see the new toys.
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 Toys. All right,
I think
let's go.
so.
Also, I just want to throw this out there. Since session 51, Mikael has taken the most crits.
Hmm.
Congratulations.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I don't have a choice.
I wish I would take more.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys don't have a death domain to cancel all the crits.
it's
It's tragic, really.
yeah. Zila with 1, me with 0, DeRosa with 1, Mikael with 5, Harrigan with 1, and none on our friendly NPCs since
I'm surprised it's
51.
only one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, to be fair, one of them, half of the things you've fought since then can't damage them, so...
And we like this for her.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are live.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Now the campfire's
Last
possessed.
time... Last time... You guys made your way... Or began to make your way... back away from the bog after having given the seed to one of the were-ravens and cleaning out the chest of the hag and having an altercation that resulted in nothing happening to anybody with a bunch of crawling hands. But the glyph of warding did hurt. You guys begin to make your way up. We had a lovely song, and
Yeah,
a
we
major
did.
image to accompany it, leading to a very awkward watch between the two characters involved.
Yeah.
And then several days of traveling, Harrigan piggybacking on Mikael to read a book. And that was about all that happened because we had a bit of a shorter session. So
It has been exactly 2 days of travel.
where it has been 2 days. You guys begin having woken up, you were attempting to find ways to assist Rosta in her ritual. And you guys woke up the next morning. What are you guys going to do? I believe the roll for the witch role already happened today, if I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't it like
I
a
would've written
3
down.
or something?
I wrote down in my did roast the fuck up. Nope. Let me see. I rolled a 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is that we have a bunch of wax with us to
Yeah, you guys
do
have
arts
like
and
100
crafts.
pounds of wax.
A lot of
Yeah.
We're
wax.
doing arts and
we broke
crafts
it up.
this
We just took a
evening.
little bit.
Yeah.
Like a
No.
Well,
reasonable
Yeah,
amount.
and you left like 2,000 pounds of
chunk
wax
of
in the
wax.
forest.
We
Yeah,
took a 10
well,
foot
you know
Yeah,
what?
well,
48
You know.
pounds candles worth, so we can make 48 candles, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're doing arts and crafts this evening.
Well, this is the morning still.
I know.
Yeah, we just
I'm
woke
just
up.
saying we're about to
the
do
evening.
arts and crafts in the evening.
But
No, are
Harrigan's
we not
exhausted,
traveling?
Which means he cannot. Yeah.
We are.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Everyone wakes up and I go, "Oh, I'm almost finished with this book. Is anyone opposed to me restoring my exhaustion for this day?" Speak now
No.
or forever hold your...
Sure. Can you
Oh.
please define more for like out of character what you mean? Do you want to like actually like stick around or
Spellcasting.
yeah, that's
or-
more of the
Oh.
silence
Yeah.
going on. We're trying to figure out
Oh,
exactly what you
greater-
mean
yes,
here.
greater restoration. Do you
Okay.
guys mind I cure my exhaustion?
Why would we say no?
I mean, it is the only 5th level spell slot I have, and it does cost resources, but
It's greater
Your
restoration,
spell,
and
your
you're the one with
resources.
yeah, exactly.
It is
Yeah.
your spell. Yeah.
okay, okay,
You think it's worth it?
cool.
Yeah,
DM,
we allow you
get-
to
get
use
rid of
your
that
own
exhaustion.
spells.
Thank you. No 5th level spell slots for today. Inventory. What was that? That was the 100 GP. Yeah.
So I'm hearing today is the day to curse
5.
somebody. Got it.
Yep.
Because there aren't enough curses in this party already, DM.
You could use a couple more.
There can always be more curses. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys are going to... What the heck? All
How
right.
much time do you have to? How much more do you have to read, Joey?
8 hours.
You want to write on
Zila just asked
Mikhail's?
Joey how much she has left to read.
I mean, it was more so Mira asking Joey, but sure,
No.
we can talk in
Oh.
character.
Sorry, were you using your like psychic link or something just then? I that was weird. I don't know.
He's got about
That's not
600
how that
pages
works.
left.
That's not how that works. Maybe you should finish your book today. Well, I'll try to help out Mikhail on the walk.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with that. Mikhail, uppies.
Yep.
And Zila is helping Mikhail
Okie dokie. I can
with
make my
the
roll.
survival. Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
19. Not too bad.
Not terrible.
Not bad. Not bad.
You guys...
Before we carry on, Zila,
Yes.
what this word mean? What the fuck?
Roll a d10 for me.
I only have so many of these I can do left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! This means it's a weird one. It's kind of, it means like a sign is about to that something is about to happen. This word, the way you pronounce it, portent. Joey knows this word.
I didn't know that was the
Definition.
denotive meaning. Yeah.
There you go. Like I said, I have some good words here, buddy.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now I
Oh,
have all my
thank you,
heals
Zila.
up a level available.
You're welcome. Anyways, we traveled.
All right.
Walk and we walk.
You guys make your way. You're a little ways away from the crossroads. If you wanted to travel a little longer into the night, you could make it to the crossroads.
Before we make that decision, I have a question. At the point that we are at this moment, before the decision, have I finished my book?
You would be really close. You'd have maybe a half an hour.
Onwards and forwards for Harrigan.
I mean, you could also do it while people are sitting at camp. Like it's not going to cut into
Yeah.
your night to do it.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, it's a tiny amount left.
Yeah.
What are you guys feeling?
It is about,
I do.
let's see, about 8 o'clock.
I would not want to risk it. I would rather stay here and then just carry on tomorrow.
All right, let's set up camp
Yeah.
then. We
Good
can see if
idea.
we can figure out some sort of temporary candle for you
Make some
for
candles.
tomorrow.
My gosh.
Okay.
let's see.
We set up camp.
Okie dokie.
And we start our arts and crafts while Harrigan finishes his book.
Well, I'll put the book down to find the camp. Is it advantage for survival?
Mm-hmm.
Pair 18. Let's go.
That was a stealth check.
That is a stealth check.
Well,
Subtract 2, 23.
Okay.
Just slightly worse.
No. Oh no, a 23.
Look, that 23 might be the difference
That's the
between
difference.
Right.
Strahd killing us in the middle of the night, you know?
Doubt.
Maybe we needed a 24.
You know,
it's
knowing my
actually
luck
in the
and
manual.
the
that if
dice in
you
this
get a
game,
23,
yeah.
You die.
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly.
module.
Now
Of
we're
course.
dead.
Oh, the light.
Secret.
Finally.
All right. Anyways, a 23
you
on their
guys set up
survival.
your camp.
Yep. Arts and crafts.
I will lend out my herbalism kit to
Does it require skill? Like a certain type of skill set?
Well, I mean, yeah, none
I
of
mean,
you
you
are gonna
kinda
have
need
proficiency
training.
with it, are
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really
No.
matter.
I was just gonna try to argue, like, if we have to make checks here, I was gonna be like, can I argue sleight of hand?
No. So
Is it like a
the
nature,
herbalism kit
like
is a
medicine?
dexterity check.
That's not what
I
I
have mine
mean.
set to
That's not
wisdom.
what I'm talking about. We're doing arts and crafts here. I was gonna argue trying to mold the candles by using sleight of hand, but
Well, it's still a
anyways.
dex-based skill, isn't it? So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it
Also,
is, but
just
still.
Dex, but
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know
gonna
if
say
you're
it's a
gonna wrangle
basic dex
proficiency out
check.
of it.
Alright, cool.
Unless you have proficiency in craft or in Harrigan's case, the herbalism kit.
Let's find out real quick. Do I
I
have
would try.
proficiency in crafting? No. Alright, Dex
I
check.
can use jeweler's tools and painter supplies, but I don't have any other skills that I can use. So yeah.
I do badly.
Does anybody have the mold earth cantrip? It's technically natural material, isn't it?
Nope.
Why would I have mold earth as a cantrip?
Nope.
I'll help.
Because
out
mold
this.
earth is pretty. It's like it's up there with shape water with utility.
Oh, see, the roast is
I
good at this.
assist Zila. Roll with advantage.
Okay, cool. Let's do another one.
Much better.
Thank you. Much better.
Okay.
I mean, Zila had to live on her own in the wild for a little bit. She probably picked up on how to make it yourself deals. Do it yourself, DIY.
Yeah, you guys are able to formulate some rough candles. I mean, none of you were like trained in making candles. Chris, yes, I realize they're not hard to make. But making them from scratch and raw materials is a different story.
Sure.
It can just be ugly.
That's fine. They just need to
They have to be
function.
functional. There's nothing that says that has to be pretty.
Oh.
Theoretically,
Um,
these should work, right, Drosta?
We'll find out, I suppose.
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
How many candles are we in progress of making or slash making?
Oh, let's see. Roll. Roll a D.
My ritual requires a dozen candles.
Yeah. Let's roll a D20.
Nice.
Aha!
Okay, you made 19 candles.
Wow.
Let's go!
19 candles. "19 ugly candles." There we go. Okay.
Yeah, they're not pretty,
Wow.
but they're functional.
I will try them tomorrow. We'll see if they work.
All right.
I finished reading my book.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Let him finish the book, man.
You're never allowed to
Yeah.
actually finish.
You're allowed.
Never. Okay,
Finish
cool.
the
I've
book,
already
man.
gone through, edited my wisdom, and set the title of the book to use.
You met the requirements for it. I'm not gonna say you can't.
Yeah.
But the fact that
That's
you
so
paused,
I just
the fact
wanted
that
to,
you
I just-
paused
I
made us
just
all go,
wanted to
please let him
troll."
have it.
I just wanted to troll. I'm not gonna. You met the requirements. You did what the thing requires. I'm not gonna take that away from you.
Okay.
Now, if you'd have gotten feeble-minded before that happened, well,
If we ran into someone with feeble mind, I think there's
Who's gonna
more
feeble mind
important
us?
issues.
Bigger problems.
We have bigger
Yeah.
problems.
I mean, y'all did fight a hag that she could never freaking do anything.
That was
Yeah.
the point. We didn't
It's
want her
okay.
to cast spells on
Her
us.
tree
I wanted to
fucked
do
me up.
anything.
No, thank you. Absolutely not. Nope.
I didn't get to do any of the fun things.
Nope.
Nope.
Not allowed.
Cool.
Yeah. So, you guys make some candles, and Harrigan gets to finish his book.
The moment I
Anything else?
finish, can I like hop in and actually here? Let's do this the right way.
I don't understand. why I can
Guidance.
move the camp. Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm stealing some
doing with
supplies
it?
to make some candles for myself.
Uh.
I just want I just want supplies for 3 candles, please, DeRosta.
I don't think I'm
I
holding the
mean-
wax.
I don't think
it's-
anybody
Azovia was
sees
holding
you
the wax.
take it. With a
Yeah.
Well, that's sleight of
31?
hand.
I
There's
know,
not
but
a
this is
stealth. That's not
player.
the
This is
The
stealth.
bag of
player.
holding
That is
has
not
the
the
wax.
stealth.
Come
Yeah.
on, that's a sleight of hand to take it.
Yeah, I know.
I also
Yeah.
don't think anyone would care.
I don't
also
think
don't
anyone
we've regarded
cares.
Now,
so,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
stealing 3 of my 19 candles we just made, that's different. By all means.
No, I was just gonna go for the materials. I assume that there are materials that you have yet to.
Yeah, the materials
process
would kind of
into-
be in
They're in
kind of
Zophie's
a
bag.
group.
Yeah, I
Well,
wasn't holding
I
the wax,
imagine to
that's
make
all
them though, you had to
candles.
pull them out and set them out.
Sure, they would be still like
Yeah.
on the
So they
ground,
would have been
probably,
out.
Yeah.
when he did
okay.
this.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, you take things without us
I guess
even
you would just take-
realizing,
'cause,
but
like,
I
you
don't
have
think
your
we
herbalism
don't. I
kit,
don't think we
But,
care.
like,
I
I
don't
guess you
think.
would take the
Yeah.
wax then, I
Finally rolled
guess.
good
Yeah.
on a sleight of hand check.
And
You
it
did
does
good.
it.
You did good, Harrigan.
Oh,
Good
thank
job.
You, thank you. I finally did it.
You did. The
I
thing.
really expected that to fucking fail.
I was kind of.
You have a
Were you
plus
hoping
11.
for a? Were you hoping for a nat one?
That's
So
not
you could
helped
be
me
like,
in the past.
That's true.
That's fair.
No, I wasn't hoping to fail, but
all right, cool.
Bedtime?
Bedtime.
bedtime.
Maybe.
Who's taking watches?
I'll take first watch. With
I'm gonna
DeRosta.
join. Oh, never mind.
Or wait,
Okay.
no. Harrigan offered. I will.
I don't care.
I'll take it. Harrigan. Let's do a watch, Harrigan. I don't think Zila and Harrigan have had that many watches together.
Not as of late.
No. So yeah, let's do it. Zila and Harrigan.
Sweet.
I don't know what you're about to do to me, but I'm all for it.
Gosh, not having dark vision sucks. For you
You don't have
guys.
dark vision?
No, I do, but like I clicked on arena, it's like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
I can't
it's-
see
Yeah.
shit.
Can't imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 characters with that. Well, had 2 characters with no dark vision. Nash was fun with light cantrip. Calistae has light cantrip too, for that reason. Anyways, perceptions?
Perception?
Perception. We also have the plus
Light.
5 from your hearth and home, right? I forgot about that from the
Yes.
previous night.
Yes.
I think everybody
I
did,
always
so-
forget to, yeah, I always forget that that's a thing.
These 9s need to go away. I had such a bad time with 9s last night. They need to go away.
9.
More nines.
Nine.
Anyways.
For clarification, DM, that's a 30.
Uh-huh. Listen, if something even could...
If something gets
Nothing can
past
sneak
me-
up on you on a 30.
If something gets past me on a 30, we're fucked.
If
Yeah,
something
again,
gets
there's
past you
bigger
on a 30,
problems.
you're
Yeah.
probably dead.
Yeah.
There are
I'm
bigger
just,
problems.
like, just saying.
It's the same thing with feeble mind. There are bigger problems.
Yeah, you have bigger problems if something beats a 30 perception.
Anyways, do you have anything for me, Joey?
Yes. So
Okay,
as soon
great.
as I'm looking around and I notice everyone's asleep, I reach into my little satchel, my little inventory, and I take out of the bag the supplies for the candle, and I go, would you mind helping me?
Sure. Okay. I assist him. I'm giving you the help action. Whatever you're doing
Awesome.
with this.
I'm making candles.
Okay.
That's
Well,
all.
if you're using your herbalism kit, I mean, you know.
Oh, that's a very good point. DM, are you allowing me to use herbalism kit?
It literally says that the herbalism kit can be used to make
You
candles.
have advantage.
I'm not gonna say you
But-
can't.
But advantage herbalism yeet.
Not bad.
Nice.
Okay.
Ah.
You make some Make some decent candles.
Nice.
Yeah, those look a lot better than the ones that I was trying to make earlier.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the tools, it works a little better. I'm sorry I didn't help with the actual.
You were finishing your book, which I imagine you're done now, so.
Oh my god, it's so good. Actually, you just reminded me. I didn't quite finish it. He pulls it out and he starts skimming through, and he
Roll me a
goes.
fucking D8, you maniac. This is a special kind of potion. It's a hypothetical remedy for all ills, diseases, anything that you can think of. It's pronounced panacea.
Interesting. I've never heard of this. I might.
So
I'll have
kind
to
of
look into
surprised that you
that.
haven't, being a druid, but.
Yeah, well. I guess I'm a bad druid. I don't know what to tell you.
Damn. Oh, wow.
I'll say this, Harrigan, you're pretty good from what I've seen.
No, well, thank you.
No problem.
I mean, this whole team is
Weird.
yes, but you have all done very well in all of your own aspects. I just hope I can pull my own weight.
I think you've been pulling a lot of weight for a lot of us. Just saying. If anyone needs to pick up anything, it's me.
That I couldn't disagree with more. How else would I have learned what panacea is? I would have looked at this book and been like, half of these words I don't even understand.
There are things in the world called dictionaries that do the same thing. It's not special that I know the word.
Another book I have to read? No.
Well, all you have to do is look up, panacea starts with a P, so you just go to the P's and then alphabetize, and you don't really need to read the whole thing.
Oh.
Did you think you had to read a dictionary?
Well, okay, so listen, I had at one point in time had one in my possession, and I got to like AC, like achievement, the word, and I lost all interest.
I was off on my own for quite a while in the wilderness, and one of the things that I would steal a lot, Harrigan, was books. Not once did I steal a dictionary to try to read it, though. You stopping at AC on achievement is pretty applicable.
I don't know, I think it's pretty ironic.
That too.
So, you guys aren't considered humanoid?
No, we're not. Why the question?
Well, I had attempted to cast a spell on Zophie in particular, and
Gasp.
it was the moment I learned. I mean, shit, I'm literally basically a vampire, and we've got a werewolf over there. We have the almost a walking corpse kind of zombie, and I shouldn't be surprised, but here I am. I'm surprised.
I'm inciting whether or not you also attempted to target Zila, which you did. I need a deception check from you, buddy.
Yeah, this is gonna go great. Don't
You can beat it. You can beat it. You can beat it. See? It's flat roll versus flat roll. You beat me.
Incredible.
Awesome.
Look.
Yeah.
Do I have inspiration? I can give you. Damn.
It's fine, buddy. And what spell exactly were you trying to cast on Sophie?
That's a great question. That was a great question.
Charm person.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Wasn't it? You don't need to worry about that one. It was a silly spell, you know. Just make a little conjuration and.
She is squinting her eyes at you.
I'm gonna do this with disadvantage.
All right, here goes my insight. You can still beat me. No, there it is.
Yes!
It just ticked over to 10. All right, so yeah, Zila's squinting at you like it does. You don't need to worry about it. She just starts squinting and staring deeply.
Look, I wasn't gonna do anything harmful with it. You know, charm person isn't supposed to
Uh-huh.
be used for like.
Oh, charm person.
Who said charm person? I didn't say charm person. You said
You
charm
said
person.
You said charm person first, buddy. Yeah, no, that spell definitely would not work on either of us. We're not. I know we take on these humanoid forms. It's kind of a aesthetic choice. Theoretically, we could look like whatever we want, but it's a bit more digestible for other people to see a more humanoid version of us. So yeah, we're not humanoid. We're
Smell.
classified as oozes. So
I see.
Smells better.
Yeah.
I suppose hold monster and charm monster would work on us, but you better not be trying to do either of those to us, right?
Okay, I won't. I promise I won't.
We're all on the same side here. I don't think you need to charm person or charm monster any of us here. At least not to my knowledge.
I mean, extenuating circumstances aside, yeah, I would have only done it as a prank. Nothing serious.
What kind of prank? Zila looks actually kind of interested.
Mira's interested.
Zila's interested.
Sure.
The one where I maybe make Zolfi perform the dance and song.
Okay.
But I
Let me get-
also
Let me get back to you. I might not be able to come up with something, but I think I know someone who will.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
DM, she is alluding to Sergey with this.
Kind of figured.
I kind of look. I don't know exactly what's happening with me, but I've been really enjoying the thought of pranks lately. So this could be interesting.
I would think so. Hey, it's getting pretty late. Do you want to wake up the next crew?
Yeah, I'll wake up the next ones.
Alrighty.
Speaking of Sophie, she's gonna go wake up Sophie.
Oh my god, I never could have imagined.
In your head, Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
So Harrigan tried charm person on you and found out that we're not humanoid in a weird way. Just figured I'd let you know.
What? Harrigan trying shit. Okay, good morning.
Again, this is in your mind, so.
Mhm. Yep, she's still tired, even in her mind.
Yep.
She just woke up.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll move over and wake up the Rosta.
Okay.
Oh, let me see. Where are we on the world map before I?
We are just south of the Luna River Crossroads, which is near the bridge.
Okay,
Going
we're
to
almost
Velaki.
to Velaki.
Yeah.
Question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Would it save significant time if we crossed the river instead of the bridge?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Like if we walked on water, you mean, or like if we swam?
Sure.
If we flew.
You know. If we flew.
No,
If
it
we
really
cloud
wouldn't
traveled?
save you. It'd be one of those things where it's not really worth the cost.
Okay. Now, what if I flew straight to Falaki from here? That would save time flying the whole way, right?
I mean, if you did it, how long is fly life?
Or is it
Fly
something else that
last?
causes flying abilities
Let's see. How long does it last? Let's see. Until it dies.
Okay.
Yep, sending you a message.
What? I'm confused. You have confused me,
Uh-huh.
sir. Oh.
That's a thing I can do.
What? What is?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is this flight speed?
Pretty good.
What are we doing?
It has a fly speed of
I know
80.
it's not Windwalk.
Oh. I mean,
You know, just
yeah. No, I mean, it would probably save you a day.
yeah, interesting. It would make
That
sense. We could fit
speed.
two.
Yeah.
We could fit like 2 people on that, right?
Eh,
That's a large creature.
it's large, so I mean, probably.
Some sort of summon thing.
Okay. I am trying to find the specifics on how long it lasts because if it is indefinite, that's interesting. Let's see.
God, I'm curious of what spell you're talking about right now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It doesn't say there's any time limit. Interesting.
Is this some sort of super fine familiar? What is going on?
Find greater steed.
Oh, that's a good spell.
I can summon a griffin.
Yeah, you could. You could summon a unicorn.
No, Pegasus. Try again.
Pegasus. Sorry, Pegasus.
Yeah. But a griffin could get some of us to town quicker.
It would split the party.
Also, I'm asking if it is indefinite because then there's no reason I can't summon it one day and just bring it with us and have an ally in combat till it dies.
Yeah, and I feel like that's not how that's supposed to work.
I'm interested in this research now.
How long? How long does Find Steed last? Find Steed. Because it's just a better version of that.
It's
Find
just
Steed is...
You're just binding a mount to yourself.
Yeah, but you summon.
You
for
summon
both.
it, and
Yeah,
neither
everything
of
I'm
them.
finding
Yes.
says it's until it's dismissed or killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It,
It's greater steed versus regular.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
just
Greater Steed
You
just gives
can't
you better
have more
options.
than one at a time.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. I can't just have an army. That'd be broken.
Or an anti-magic field, apparently.
How?
Because it would break the connection. That was just what one person said. I don't know if that's...
I mean,
That-
I could see that being a logical. I could see that being logical because it's a spirit. It's not.
I could take or leave that, to be honest. But...
Yeah. I think it would kind of depend on the context of what it's
Either
like.
way.
I think an
Yeah.
extended period of the caster and it within, maybe, but like a brief moment, I probably
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't say like going through it, but
I
like
wouldn't make it go
if you end up in a battle in that period, I'd say after a couple rounds, it's probably going to break that bond.
That would make sense, especially since it's just a.
Could you technically
Anyways,
dispel it too?
I don't.
Yes.
It is a summon.
Maybe, yeah, because it's a summoned
Yes.
creature.
So I would assume you could dispel it.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm preparing that spell tomorrow.
Okay.
Find a
yeah.
griffin
I just-
token.
I
I
just
think I have
realized that I am going to really abuse the fuck out of Fine Steed with Liz moving on.
Anyways,
And maybe with Aileen too, because I have a mount over there. And we have a
All
stat
right.
block for it.
I've got griffins galore.
okay, cool, great.
So many griffins.
We'll need that tomorrow.
Did they possibly have a saddle and a bag?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think one of these does.
The Griffin saddlebag is a great item, by the way, guys.
Oh yeah,
Isn't it, 10?
it sure
I-
is. It's a real item. It's a core item in our other campaign. But anyways, we're getting off topic.
It's also funny enough in this somehow.
What?
The griffin's saddlebag is an item in here. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, because Micah added it to everything.
Yeah, he linked the Griffin saddlebag items to this.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Didn't know that
Anyways,
he did that. That's super
Joey,
handy.
check your messages, please.
Oh, Oh.
I was making it works cited. Who am I doing watch with?
You're doing it with Zofu.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that a thing I need to like add in? Anyway.
Anyways, gonna make my survival check a while.
Yeah, your perception, you mean?
That's what I meant. Perception.
We do get a +5 still, yeah?
Ah, so that's a 22 then.
Yes, you do have a +5. I'm 25. All right.
Mine's already
Your,
the math
Oh,
I
wait.
added to it. I don't know why
Excuse
I
me.
didn't math.
Oh. Okay.
No, I did the math. I got a 20 total. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Okay. You only have a
I've only
+2.
got a
So
plus
20 and a
still,
22
yeah.
then.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything seems to be going good.
No shenanigans tonight. I'm good. I did my shenanigans
I would just
yesterday.
ask, anything new in your brain full of words or other instructions?
Oh, not at the moment. Still have some things that I'm trying to find, and once we get to town, I can try and find the resources to learn more about whatever's going on. Speaking of which, I was thinking about going ahead tomorrow.
Why?
Just so that we could, I don't know, just get some of the shopping done. I could probably take one of you guys with me. I also...
Would that not increase risk of us being, I don't know, bombarded by something bad in the woods as we try to travel there?
I don't
You are
think...
quite helpful for us not dying here, you know. It's kind of nice to have you around.
I mean, thanks. But aren't we under Strahd's protection again?
I would hope so, but after we killed his hag person, I'm not. Who knows?
I mean, was it his hag? I don't know that it was his.
I have no idea. I do not know anything about the circumstances of our agreement, or if we are still okay having not directly traveled to his castle.
True. Well, either way, I'm going to prevent myself from having to walk anymore.
What do you have in mind? What is your idea?
Oh, I was going to summon something tomorrow.
Interesting.
Yeah, could be useful to have another ally in combat, as well as, well, it's really... Having an aerial advantage is really good for me. And something that could get me around the battlefield quicker could also prove helpful.
Well, I look forward to seeing that tomorrow then. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Anyway. Whose turn is it
Zila,
next?
Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Gotta get more friends.
Yeah.
Pokemon,
Must
gotta
gather
catch
our
'em
allies.
all.
Of sorts.
And this one's summonable. The DM can't
Yeah,
take
really.
it away.
I mean,
Well,
he can.
You can take it away
Yeah, you can.
multiple times.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he could just, kill it, but,
Yeah.
we'll see if it works. I'm not sure how that works in this universe, but we'll find out.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
I don't see why summoning a griffin would be a problem.
What if it has Strahd's face on it? Because it's Strahd's face.
Even better.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be what you call a hippogriff.
No?
Not well, maybe in D&D terms, but not Harry Potter terms, which is not
No,
the same.
not in Harry Potter terms. I guess, or if you want a feathered animal with a face, I suppose that's a sphinx.
There it is.
Technically speaking,
Yeah.
I would call it an abomination.
also true.
You're asleep.
No.
Anyways, end of our watch. Assuming nothing happens, I will wake up. Mikhail was already.
I would go for Irina.
I'm gonna.
You guys would notice DeRosta is as close as she can get to the fire without actually going to the fire, because that's rude. You don't want to light on fire.
Oh no, wait. It was no. It was Harrigan.
But she's pretty close to the fire.
Yeah, I'll wake up Mikhail. Yeah. Hey,
All right.
your turn.
Irina, it's your turn to get up.
Okay.
Hi, Irina.
Hey.
Hawkshoe.
Okay. Let me get her. +5
Hell yeah.
skills. All right. Your watch goes uneventful.
Cool.
To the world map. Ba-da-doo.
Yeah, if you unless you have anything for her, she doesn't have anything currently.
Sorry, Arena. Nothing in particular.
Well, in the morning, I cast Find Greater Steed.
Cool.
We wake up.
Cool. Okay, does that give you the legit stat block of it?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
The
Okay.
CR2 creature. The creature has the statistics provided in the monster manual of the chosen form. Though it is celestial, fey, or a fiend, my choice. I will say celestial.
All right, you should see that pop up on your screen, I think.
Yes. And if I do that, yeah. Although it needs to be large.
You have control of it. You could just click it and then scroll.
Is it?
It's
that
control.
one. There we go.
Control. There it is. There you go.
Just for reference, you can see I will
A little bit bigger.
set the grid so you can get it the appropriate
go.
size.
I was
Wow.
right. I
There you
guesstimated correct. Okay. Cool.
What's its name?
Yeah, what is its name?
Yeah,
You need to come up with names for
You
these,
made a
sir.
friend. You have to name
it's
it.
important.
You're right. Zariel. No, that's a
Zariel.
demon.
It'd be hilarious though.
Ironic.
It has to start with an X. Give me a hot minute to think. Let's see.
Xerxes?
No.
Xylophone.
Xander? No,
I
not
thought about
Xander.
Xander.
We're inserting Xander into our campaign.
Zorro.
No, that's a Z.
It
But it
still
could be
can
an
be an
X.
X. It could be an X.
Zorox.
Zarya.
Better than Xanax, anyways.
XAIRIA. Zarya.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sure.
Okay. She doesn't have pink hair, but it's okay.
I was just thinking.
XARIA. Sorry, who?
How do
Don't
you
worry
spell
about
it?
it.
From
Alright.
Overwatch.
How'd you spell it?
XARIA.
Actually, strangely appropriate considering the
Yeah,
ability.
it
There.
is.
Now it is
It
named that
is.
in the combat tracker.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Dommy mommy, yes.
She gives other people shields.
Yes.
Yeah. She
Plus-
also has a black hole ability, so.
Fun.
Yeah.
Sophie no longer walks.
Well, that is certainly a thing that you can do today.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You know, I was
I like
thinking
it.
about going ahead, but Roasted made a good point of in case we get attacked. But now,
Yeah.
now I can be rested.
You can be attacked too by yourself, as a side note, but also we could be attacked without you, which is concerning.
Well, yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna go over here and I'll try the ritual today. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Let's.
Oh, is it time already? Bye.
Bye, Becky.
Bye, Maggie.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Go ahead and make me a D30.
Energy drink done?
I'm good. Oh, is this done? Yes.
Got her,
Thank you.
dude.
How do I roll a D30?
We got her candles.
/ roll 1d30.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what this is
Forgot.
for.
I forgot how to roll the D30.
Oh. I see.
Well, that's good.
I mean, it's pretty decent.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
DC was, but okay.
I mean, that's a. pretty
You
good roll.
you complete your ritual.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are
How
we
do the candles
ac-
look?
Not terrible. They've burned more of them burned down, like they burned more off than the professionally made candles that you had.
Sure.
But they are not gone. They would still, you still have some more uses out of them.
Okay, that's
Ooh.
good.
Yeah. They were not single use, and it seems to feel like I did a good job. I don't know. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that's good news. DM,
Yes.
are we firmly out of the bog now?
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna go to Vasilka and look at
Turn that
the really
on.
muddy dress, like bottom of the dress that she had just been trudging through the muck and everything. Zila's gonna go, I could, I've had these abilities for a week or so, a little bit more than a week now. I could clean that up for you if you want.
She will kind of look down like she just wasn't paying attention. And will just kind of like nod toward you.
Zila will kneel down and cast prestidigitation on her dress.
Cool. It will clean off and be, excuse me, cleaned once again.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah. That's all I have for this morning, DM.
Okay. Anybody else have anything?
No?
Okay.
I don't think so.
Go.
Alrighty.
God, we're getting so close to civilization for the first time in
So
what feels like a
close.
year.
Go ahead and make me that survival check.
Someone is
Take
helping
your
me. Somebody is
advantage.
helping
Take your
me.
advantage.
Help me.
Oh
Ah!
shit!
Harrigan's helping.
Yeah.
No, guidance doesn't work over a prolonged period like a survival check. But you are back onto the more paved, quote unquote, roads. So it's not as hindering as it was in the bog to get the lower rolls.
Incredible.
So you guys make it about halfway or so from where you were to Velaki. Before the evening begins to set in.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't wait to see people. This is weird for me. Why am I excited to see people?
Because we've been away from civilization. I want a bed. I want a real bed.
Yeah, I've spent several years away from civilization and never have I once been excited to see it before.
Well, the people itself in Velaki are not really pleasant, but like the Raven folk are nice, and the building we're going to be going to will be nice.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
There's stores, so it's nice.
Yeah, we can
Better than the bogs.
spend this
Much better than the bogs.
money that's filling
Yeah, I
my
can't-
We're
bag.
rich now.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see all of that gold be
Spent.
out of our hands.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't wait for the fun toys to appear in them as well.
Anyways,
I'm assuming we're setting up camp.
I assume.
I would assume. Yes.
Yeah, I can. Yep, that. Yep.
All right.
Go ahead and roll the appropriate check.
Nat 20.
Nice.
I am
Yes.
rolling hot. Holy shit.
Let's go.
All right. You find a very nice place to set up your camp.
Cool.
It's dry now, finally.
Yay.
Yay. It's not cold. It's not wet. It is dry.
And then it starts raining.
Normal plain Barovia setting.
It's raining.
If it starts raining, I'm sorry.
I don't know. We were due for a bit of a shower anyway.
I'm asking for punishment today, apparently.
Apparently.
That sounds
Don't
Shush.
even get your head out of the gutter.
naughty.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Hey,
No.
Sergey.
He like pops his head out of your chest and looks up at you. Yay.
Okay, that's. That's the player laughing. Zila physically jumps because she is not used to him popping out like that. And then just internally in her head, do you like pulling pranks on Sophie?
Not her specifically, but yes.
Harrigan wants to do a prank against Sophie. I can't really think of a way for him to pull it off. Maybe you seem to have a way with pranks. He wants to get her to reenact her performance, the performance of the major image the other night.
Do you want me to try to do the thing I did? What, the thing I tried to do the other day? A week ago? Time is weird.
Time is very weird indeed.
It's a weird soup.
I don't know. Trying to come up with ways for him to get this to happen. I don't know if there's anything you can think of, but... And yes, 10, I am 100% betraying you right now.
It's fine. I'm looking up my next bullshit spell.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Let's see. I need to look up what he can do.
I could summon a greater demon to attack Harrigan.
You're a dick.
Yeah,
That would be rude.
it would. Anyways.
It would be incredibly rude. There are better spells out there
you
to be
know what?
rude with.
You know what? I got it. I can get Harrigan back to his home by banishing him.
Banishment, yeah.
Why have we tried going through all of this shit when you could just banish us back home?
Yeah.
Probably because Strahd will say no.
No.
I'm sure
Get over
Barovia
here.
functions differently and people have tried
Yeah.
Man.
I think what banishment would do in Barovia is it'll teleport you to some other part of Barovia
It'll
temporarily
probably-
and then bring them back.
It'll probably do
Yeah.
the pocket dimension that it does
Yeah,
if you're
or
on
the
the
pocket
same
dimension,
plane.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not quite so easy to get
No.
home.
If
No.
it was that easy.
If it was
It's
that
not
easy, a lot of people would be like, I got to 4th level. Let's all go home.
Then we left.
We'll
The
just
end.
cast it on
The
each other
end.
at the same time.
Like, also, we could be like, oh yeah, let's just do Dispel Magic on the border of Barovia where the mist wall is. That'll
Uh-huh.
definitely work.
It's over.
Exactly.
It's over, Strahd. We beat you with a 3rd level and 4th level spell.
Yeah, it's a dread domain. It's not that easy.
No.
No. Yeah, exactly.
No. Dread domains are not that easy.
No.
If only.
Anyways.
Did we buy you enough
Answer.
time?
Yep. Yep.
Great. Okay.
He'll sit there and think for a moment. Well, I could. No, that doesn't work. What if I? No. I think. Yes. I think I can do something.
Okay.
Want me to do it now? Do you want me to do it later? I kind of need some information here.
Great. I'm trying to figure out something to relay to Harrigan for you. Because I'm more so acting in between the two of you at the moment. Facilitating, I suppose you could say.
Oh, hold on. I've got this. And he disappears into you. And then suddenly you just don't feel him anymore. Harrigan, can you make a wisdom save for me?
Oh, what the fuck?
I wish he had communicated what he was about to try to let you know what's going on.
An 18.
I don't think that beats his DC.
It might.
Probably not.
Zila, you feel him come back. Well, that was just rude.
What did you try doing?
I was going to go talk to him, but he wouldn't let me in.
Well, give me a heads up. All right, can you try again?
I'll be back. And disappear again.
Zila shoots you a look, Harrigan, like a let it happen.
Harrigan,
Look.
I need the wisdom save again unless you choose to fail.
Here, let's
shooting
let's
you a
do this.
look.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, let's see
Give it
here.
insight.
DC. Yeah. I was gonna say 15 personally.
Give me a persuasion, Zila.
Yeah. Let it happen.
I let it happen.
All right, Harrigan, you suddenly get a shiver down your spine for a brief second. Hello.
Really possessed.
In your head.
I shoot you a look. What the fuck?
She shrugs.
In my head. Hello?
Oh, it's so much easier to talk to people when you can just talk to them in their head. So much less work. Anyway, what are you trying to do? I went in on this.
Get out of Barovia? What?
Oh, not that part. I mean, I know you want to do that. I'm already in on that one. No. With the Sophie. That one.
Wow.
It's a weird name for him.
Well, what you happen? You definitely.
Also, he's still learning y'all's names.
Sophie, that one.
It was I think I'm saying the right person's name. Okay, sorry. What were you saying, Joey? I apologize. I was talking over you.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, I mean, you saw Zolfie's. I'm almost fucking up the names. Little major image the other night.
Oh, I did. It was great.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we have her reenact it, except instead of casting major image, she just does it.
So interesting.
Oh, I like this idea a lot. I can help with this. I will help with this.
Oh,
This sounds like a good idea.
I'm glad you agree.
Oh, yes.
What have I
Okay.
done?
I just need to know when. Do you want me to do it now? Do you want me to do it later?
Sophie, what are you doing right now?
I don't know. I assume we're traveling.
We're
No, this
camped
is
This is
our
right
our
now.
camp at the
camp.
night.
I don't know. sleeping, getting ready to sleep.
Mm. How about this? I'll deliver to Sophie a message tomorrow morning. Something along the lines of "I'm bored," and that's the cue. That's when we strike.
Okay.
I'm assuming you mean Zila. I'm gonna give
No.
Zila a message in the morning. I'm bored.
No?
No? Okay. Just making sure. What have I done?
You have unleashed a cleric who loves tricking people.
I know. Like I said, Zila's like, I think I know someone who might want to join you in on a prank. Sergey might be able to read Zila like a book, but Zila can read Sergey like a book too.
So how does this work? Do I just like release you? Do you
Oh yeah. And just leaves. You get the same kind of shiver down your spine when he leaves. Zila, you feel him come back in. You don't get the shiver down your spine.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably used to it by now.
No, it's him doing it intentionally.
Ah, great. I love this.
You're not gonna get him to not do something.
Yeah. So you two figured something out?
Yes.
I figured you might have some fun with it.
Well, yes.
She's not going to get hurt, right?
Well, that depends on what you all are going to do after I do my thing.
Okay, can you explain to me then?
I'm gonna make her do the dance and the sing and all the thing. But whatever you guys do after that, I can't guarantee.
Okay.
I mean, she's a slime, so all the dancing and the things, she should be able to do all of it just fine.
Yeah. Okay. I think we'll be fine.
You were talking to a person who does not understand how slimes function.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is I know what you're going to use, and there's no save.
I'm pretty sure there is.
No, auto's irresistible dance. You don't get a save until your turn. There is no save. I've used it.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was not what I was going to use. That's something he could use if his original plan fails, though.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Thank you. You should have, because I wasn't thinking
Hey,
of
you
that.
should give him inspiration. You should give him
Yeah,
inspiration for
that.
For sure, you get an inspiration for that. Sure.
Yeah.
Consider this part of my thank you for helping me out as much as you have.
Sounds good to me. All right. You did okay. Just so that I have this straight.
Mm-hmm.
Herogen is going to give the signal to Zila.
Zophie. To Zophie.
To Zophie in the morning.
Saying I'm bored.
Okay.
And that will be Sergey's cue.
Got it. Okay. I wanted to make sure that so it's a good thing I did make sure because I thought it was Zila. So okay, so Zophie. I'm bored to Zophie. That's the signal. Okay. Got it.
Anyways, I'm ready to see these shenanigans. Who's taking first watch?
Yeah, who's going to take first watch?
I will.
Okay. Is there any particular person you want to take watch with?
Not particularly. Not Erigen.
How about the rare Zophie and Dorosta pairing?
Yeah, that just
no, that
happened
happened-
yesterday.
Just
Zophie and
paired.
Mikael. Zophie and Mikael.
I'll take
That actually does not
Irina.
happen very often.
You know, I'll take
Oh,
Irina.
Irina.
Or
Okay.
Zophie and Irina. Yeah. Bond with Irina. Be nice to
Tell
Irina.
Irina you're her friend.
Yeah.
Zophie
Give her
is
reassurance.
Irina's friend. I
Pen
just
Tell
think
Irina
Gnos
she's
is
you
not
believe in her.
Irina's friend. Difference between the player and the character.
Uh-huh.
Just like I love Anna, but Ayaki is
Yeah. Yeah.
shaky at best.
All right. Well, so give question.
Yes.
My Griffin gives me the help action. Advantage on perception.
Hey, I can't say it can't.
Let's go.
This is why
Wow.
summons are awesome.
God.
Wow.
Is that with the +5?
That's what
Uh-huh.
you get.
That's with the +5.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Perception +5. All right.
Much better.
See, this is why
Um,
you need to bond with Irina.
Your watch goes off just fine.
Great.
Mhm.
Hold on. I forgot to hold on. Ooh, God, I forget where it's like I have to log. How many hours do I get working on my thing, completely ignoring Irina?
Wow.
2.
Okay. I am hard at work for my watch time, which is why I rolled so poorly.
Truly.
Rude.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. Your watch goes off just fine. Who do you want to wake up?
I wake up, Zila.
Sweet.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah.
That's never a good sign.
We are going to wake up Peregrine.
Deja vu.
Who am I with? Sorry.
Hi.
You're with Zila.
Oh.
Yet again.
Hey, I roll things, so I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Zilva. Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's get this.
And perceptions.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized my perception's a +14
Nat
now.
fucking 20.
Damn.
Nice.
No one's sneaking
So-
up on me.
A 29 and a 26. Very nice. Your
Better less.
watch goes off perfectly fine.
I don't have anything. Zila knows what's going on. Anything, Harrigan?
No, I can't think of a thing.
All right, let's just move things along then.
Cool.
I wake
Next
up.
watch.
I wake up Dorosta. Your turn.
I wake up Vasilka.
Okay.
Who's always awake, but yes.
Yeah. Well, making
Yeah,
her
but not aware.
consciously aware
I know.
to watch.
And
Because otherwise, she basically is looking at the fire most nights.
Yep.
Yeah. Does Vasilka just have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yep. Irina and Mikael are the only ones that do not.
Just humans.
Which I
No.
still think it's really dumb that werewolves don't have dark vision.
Well, one
You should at
person
least
most
have
of
it
the
when they're
time.
transformed.
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah, I've been toying with that idea. So, I've been considering doing that because it is kind of, it's just
Dumb.
weird that, but at the same time it's under a full moon
I
when
had
you're
that
gonna have
same
a lot of
problem in Skyrim,
natural
actually. It
light.
was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
to be fair, I'm not
So,
just when we're like looking for stuff that often, for being honest.
I don't know. I'm still debating it, but I'm leaning toward
I'm
at least
fine.
giving it to you when you're transformed.
I would take it,
So.
obviously, but
Yeah.
I picked human on purpose. It's
Yeah. No, I
No.
get that. I get that.
consequences of my actions.
Oh, this is amazing. I know. Sorry, I have an item. I'm just gonna give it to Harrigan because this is great. Anyway. Oh, you're gonna love it. Trust me. It's a nice item. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Trust me. You're going to love it.
Interesting.
Anyway. Is there anything you wish to talk with her about tonight?
I didn't roll yet, so.
Yeah, I'm just asking. Vasilka sees nothing.
Oh,
Absolutely nothing.
That sounds like a nat 1.
Yep. All right, 17. Your watch goes off without a hitch.
I don't think I have anything to say to her. I was thinking, but I don't think so.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I like to give the option.
We wake up.
All right. Morning comes, and you all wake up.
How's your candle business going?
Let's find out. Do I have to roll again or no?
Yep.
Ba 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 ba.
Did
Ba 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 ba.
D30 go.
where?
D30
Hey.
go.
Okay.
Sure.
It's pretty
Okay.
pretty average.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
No, not terrible. You are still able to do the ritual. The candles melt a little bit more than the day before they did. They still are okay for now. But they are not holding up quite as well.
So you finish with your candles. Harrigan finishes with his morning ceremony, and starts handing out good berries. Good morning, good morning.
I need one for the griffin, please.
That's fair enough. Yes, take an extra.
Thanks.
Actually, do you mind? Could I feed it?
Sure.
I like birds. This one looks like it might eat me, but this one seems friendly.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Something.
I think I'm back at my baseline now because I did it good twice. So I feel better now. Actually, I think it is working.
Your
well, that's good.
Harengon instincts. You flinch as its head quickly moves down to consume the berry.
The eagle head tilts its head a little bit quickly as it sees you and then looks at the berry.
Huh.
Yeah, it's new, but it should help me get around a bit quicker when we're fighting things.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, that does it. I'm bored.
Yeah, alright, here we go.
Okay. Zila, you
Okay.
hear a slight giggle.
Yeah, what
Um,
save am I making?
A wisdom save, please.
Okay. Fuck you.
Good roll. Good roll.
Holy shit.
Good roll.
All right.
You say that. I feel a spell
And
be
then-
cast on me.
But you don't know from where, and
You're
he's
right.
invisible.
I don't. Wait, Harrigan went invisible?
I'm
It's
not
not coming
invisible.
from Harrigan.
Gotcha. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna insight real quick.
Uh-huh.
Harrigan
Oh my
rolled
God.
deception.
Oh, this is not. There is no fucking way. No.
But here-
Deception. There's no fucking way.
Meets it,
Beats
beats
it,
it.
beats it, though.
He beats it though.
Who's so? Is that your
I'm
win?
inciting you. It doesn't.
Okay, yeah.
It's yeah. Huh. Who? It's not you. Who's who? What? Harrigan.
Who's
what?
what?
What is your
What are you-
angle? You know, I wanted to use this on something else, but I could do it to you.
And then the spell comes from Sergey.
And-
Invisibility. I don't think I want to know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna hang out. I'm around, I promise.
Okay, I need.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, what level is this? I need another wisdom save.
Sure. 19.
Huh.
Oh my god!
You fail that one.
Uh-huh.
Spell DC doesn't go up with spell level. I'm confused.
It doesn't.
You wouldn't have
rolled a
survived
25
my
to save his
wisdom
first
save.
time.
Sure, Harrigan saved his spell on an 18 DC earlier. That's why I'm confused.
It wasn't a spell earlier. It was him
it's
trying to possess
possession.
Harrigan.
Yeah, it's probably could be a different DC. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Sophie, as you are debating this in your head,
Mm-hmm.
you have you hear in your head a voice that you have heard before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As this creates a telepathic link to issue commands to a creature.
Ah, yeah, you're casting dominate
Monster.
Yeah. Okay.
Therefore, because he heard the conversation of that that you guys don't count as humans.
Mm-hmm.
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 And so he is going to, with the dominate monster, he is going to order you command you to dance and sing your song.
I see. Well, I suppose Sophie starts dancing and singing the song from the other night.
Yep. Oh, this is.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's concentration up to a minute. You're not making me do anything so it lasts the whole minute.
Dominate monster is not a minute.
Oh.
Dominate monster is a non-concentration 1 hour duration.
Is there no resave on dominate monster?
Unless you take damage, there is no resave.
Interesting.
But I imagine that Hold on. Oh, correction. It is concentration.
Yes,
When you
I was
cast with
about
a
to
9th
say.
level slot, it is concentration. Up to 8 hours.
Oh my god.
Do I have
But after you get done with it,
Do I
he'll
have
It's
drop the
duration.
concentration.
any
It's
control over
concentration up to
myself
1
or
hour.
no?
Hold on. DM. It is concentration up to 1 hour by default.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. I see that now. I do see that.
concentration 1 hour? You attempt to.
He still has to do it at 9th level because he saved against the 8th level slot.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
it would still had to be a 9th level spell. But he would drop it after
After the
after
song
you do the song,
finishes.
he's gonna drop it because that was all he was wanting to use it for. Yes, he wasted a 9th level, 8th level,
This
and 9th
is
level spell to do that.
amazing.
That's fucked up.
He is a
It's-
level
it is
20
fucked
cleric.
Sergey is wild.
I see. I suppose I deserved that.
Wow, he's level 20. He's not full cleric. He's level 20.
Zila's purple and covering her eyes.
Are you happy, Harrigan? Can we head out now?
I think it was better the second time. Yes.
Yeah, you hear Sergey dying of laughter.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure he is rolling on the proverbial floor.
Sophie grabs her things and begins to head out.
Oh god.
Aw.
Let's pack up quick. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. I love
right.
being the facilitator of this.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I know things are coming my way too. I fully expect it.
Oh no, there's some irony in what spell I prepared.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, there are. Yeah, there is.
no.
Okay.
To be fair, Zila did actually give you a heads up in a way.
Yeah, well. Alright, we're heading out. Yep.
Yeah, we're on the road to Valaki.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Once we're an hour
Okay.
down the road, Harrigan, Harrigan, give me a wisdom save once we're an hour down the road. And you're visible.
Yeah, of course, of course.
That is not high enough.
13?
That is not
Harrigan.
high enough.
So, with Dominate Person, I can issue you a command as long as it is not gonna hurt anyone else or yourself.
Oh my god.
I issue the
No.
command.
No.
Tell Mikael how you feel.
Oh. Yes.
What goes around comes
It is
around.
within the realm of the spell.
Man, Megan's
wanted
catching
this.
strays over here. She's
It
getting caught in the
is-
crossfire.
Of this.
Mikael is catching strays.
Yeah, Mikael is catching strays.
I'm just standing here.
So, an hour down the
Not doing
road,
anything.
Harrigan becomes
I ever
visible,
did to you, Sophie.
Oh shit.
and you
Uh-huh.
feel this overwhelming need to confess your feelings to Mikael.
Uh-huh.
Reason.
I
I'll figure out how you
believe.
feel. That doesn't necessarily mean.
Oh, that's fine. I have a whole minute if it doesn't go the way I'm intending at first.
I'm rolling a personal D20.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Important.
All right. Let's see how
God.
this goes. This is the street. This is the
Yeah, no.
session of
What am I?
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And the beautiful thing is that because you are Dampier, not full vampire, you are humanoid. So
Yep.
Nope.
If you were a
Nope.
vampire, I couldn't do this.
So.
Yep, vampires are undead.
So, Harrigan, what are you saying to Mikhail?
Does this spell prevent me from taking any action more than what you have issued?
While the target is
yeah.
charmed, so yes, you can't like hit yourself on purpose to break it or anything
No,
like that.
no. Like if you told me to jump in the air, I like, is there anything stopping me from casting jump on myself and jumping as high as I could?
Anything that would cause you harm, you cannot do. And if anything that would cause you harm, you get another save. So if it is a spell that would make you cause yourself harm, you can't. Or
Well, I'm hearing a go ahead.
Sure.
Mikhail, you hear this, right? And I'm assuming you're at the front. You're always leading. You're doing the yeah.
I'm doing the survival checks and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you hear this and turn around. Harrigan looks over to you.
Oh no.
He's going to druid craft
Uh-huh.
a flower in his hand. Walks up to you holding it up. Mikhail, you have brought me so much joy in this life. I love you.
Fucking God.
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm gonna lean into it. Why not?
Sorry, I wasn't expecting.
Well,
Mikhail.
and we're all watching. Everyone in the party is like, "Aw."
Okay.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm having a physical.
Yes.
Yup.
Yep.
This is weird. In the middle of the road. In the middle.
The journey just
today.
started today. Yeah.
We've barely woken up.
Mhm.
What's happening on a 20? Do I have a sense of something unusual causing this? Like,
I mean,
Not that it has any bearing on what's happening, but like, I'm in the
I
background.
feel
just,
like on a
watching
20
all
I
this
could
shit
tell.
Yeah,
happen.
DeRosa and
So,
Zila are
like,
probably like,
the
"What
fuck?"
is happening?"
yeah. I feel like I'm gonna say,
Uh-huh.
this is weird. Like,
let's have Harrigan
This is
roll
weird.
persuasion.
Interesting.
Is my high roll
Interesting.
good or a low roll?
Well, it depends on whether the player wants a good outcome or a bad outcome.
That's a 2.
That's performance, not persuasion.
probably the same.
Oh, I
roll.
thought.
Yeah, it's probably the
Persuasion.
same.
It's
Is it
the
different?
same. It's the same.
Nah.
So I like beat him.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I
so
could tell. Or
you can tell that something is different.
right, like something is happening.
Yes,
This is not normal
something is
Harrigan
happening.
behavior.
I was gonna see how persuasive he is, whether he just persuades you without, you
Maybe I could
you
find
even
it
knowing.
just overcome, but I think I feel like on a 20 insight, a 14.
Yeah, no, I feel like
persuasion.
you're good there, and yeah, no, that 100%. Yeah, you definitely feel that something is
Something's
not
off.
making him, but
would he
compelling
also know
him
that
to
Harrigan
do
is
it.
meaning what he's saying
Do I
at
have
the
a
same
sense of,
time, though?
Like,
But yes, you would know that this is not. He is not being forced to tell you something that he does not also believe.
God, that makes it worse.
So you know that there is something compelling him to say it, but
But it's
that
the
it is a
truth.
genuine and
truth.
sincere
I-
gesture.
I didn't tell him to say
Ooh.
that specific way.
That's like the worst possible thing. to know
DeRosa
that
whispers
it's
to Zeal in the back.
true.
I didn't. Were they? Did they have feelings for each
Um,
other? Like what? How long has this been going on for?
Rita's gonna go. I didn't know either.
I
I
thought
It's
it
mean,
was
like in high
obvious.
school, your friends
Sophie's
taking
been
your phone
alluding
and
to
texting
it.
your crush on it. Hey, I like you.
Yeah,
Right,
Sophie's been
yeah.
alluding to it for a little while now, but
didn't
I didn't.
But
This is.
I know he's been compelled to say
I didn't know
this.
he was this forward.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like him to be this forward, though.
I'm gonna
kinda
roll
thought-
to see if
Fucking roll
Irina.
deception, you.
You bitch.
Nope, Irina doesn't notice the compulsion. Does Vasilka?
Right.
What about Vasilka? Yeah, does Vasilka notice?
I don't even think I would know to try to insight Sophie
Nope.
on that question. I don't even think I would have that
Could I try to
ability,
insight-
honestly.
It's not outside
Could
of
I
normal talk.
Could-
Where it's
Could I-
coming from.
Yeah.
You can roll me an Arcana since you do have
Okay.
some magical inclination,
Sure.
but it is
I'm
not
great at
something that you specialize in.
Good, good.
Nope, you can't tell exactly where it's coming from.
And I don't have an inspiration or anything. Damn it, I wanted to
I
know.
want to insight 10's
okay.
wording.
10,
10, can I insight your wording where it's like, this is not at all like him? Can I insight, please?
Sure. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
my god. Just barely. All right.
Damn.
Anyways,
Nice.
I don't think it's
Dirty
Sophie.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck.
So I
Sorry.
feel like
I think
No.
Mikhail pauses for a minute, like a beat too long
Uh-huh.
to be like anything but awkward. That maybe talk to me when you're feeling more yourself. And sort of turns around.
Rejected.
No, I can't do it when he's compelled to tell me that.
It was not a no. It was
No,
a
it doesn't
rain
like
check
that
for
shit.
later.
That is a rain check for later.
That's later. Let's talk to me when you aren't being compelled
hold
to
on,
talk to
hold
me.
on. Charm person. That's what I'm under, right?
Uh-huh.
No,
Well,
it's
no,
not.
no, no.
Oh,
Dominate.
cool.
Dominate. Dominate.
Dominate.
Dominate.
Now the question is, does
Talk about it.
Harrigan take psychic damage from that?
It's not his
Oh.
choice. It's not his choice, so no, he would not take psychic.
No.
I know. I'm being facetious. I'm not going to have that happen.
Now, is Sophie going to be an asshole and make him keep talking?
No. She didn't think Harrigan would straight up say, I love you.
Well,
What the fuck you mean?
I will now issue another command for Harrigan to also apologize prophetically to Sophie for playing pranks on her. Say you're sorry.
Fuck you.
It's a mental link for you to go apologize, so I don't have to say that out loud.
I see.
Oh, what is it, Harrigan?
Harrigan goes from holding a flower to the side, turns around, and like a goddamn robot walks over, prostrates himself. Or Sophie, I'm so sorry for ever trying to pull a prank on you and doing so. This morning it was such a horrible thing for me to do, and I just want you to know that I will never do it again. It was an honest mistake.
Sophie, without missing a beat, drops concentration. Yeah, sure, just get off the ground.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. And while I'm doing that, can you give me a wisdom save?
Are you casting a spell?
Yes.
Counterspell.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna be smart about it this time. What spell is it on an Arcana of 25?
Yeah, that
It's
would
a
work.
charm monster.
Oh, you have Charm Monster.
I do.
Interesting. What level spell is that?
It's
It's a 4th level.
Meaning I have to roll for it. Interesting. DM, can you give me the long rest button real quick so you can reset my uses?
Yeah, long rest.
Thanks. Counterspell. It's a
All
caster
right,
check.
roll.
Yep. Level 4. Yes.
Okay.
Fuck you!
26.
God damn it.
No, Harrigan. In fact, Zophie gets on her griffin and flies ahead.
Use that.
Oh, great. All right. Now she's mad.
Ah, you-
Zophie's gonna fly
What
ahead
is
to
going
Velaki.
on?
Sophie, wait up.
No,
You hear Zila call out, and she's going to start rushing every single turn, sprinting, trying to catch up to you. I think I will also cast Long Strider on myself to try to catch up.
Zophie goes ahead of the party to town, flying at 160 feet per round.
Damn bitch.
Yeah, Zila's trying to catch up.
Double move, Griffin, 80 feet base.
Griffins have 80-foot fly speed.
Nice.
They're ridiculous.
I know.
Nice.
Zila's still gonna sprint.
I
This is
understand
not
that.
changing
No, yeah.
anything.
I'm getting to
Are
town.
you going? Yeah. How long are you going to sprint after her, Zila?
Let's see here. Zila's not exactly unhealthy. I think it would make sense that she would try to keep sprinting for about 5 minutes. Realize she's not catching up, but still, walk at a brisk pace at that point. Keeping an eye on people behind her that she knows she accidentally ran ahead of. Is that fair?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm splitting the party.
I know, splitting the party.
1 point. That.
Oh God, he had something for when I got away from everyone.
No, I have some.
Okay.
I had something for.
Lightning strikes the griffin.
Zila gets kidnapped by the
A giant
hags.
swarm of bats attacks the griffin in the air.
A meteor called Plot hits you from the atmosphere.
It can happen, man.
Strahd
it can
himself
happen.
appears
It has a
standing
face.
on the back of
It
your
has a face.
hippogriff.
There is a
Griffin.
name for it.
Yeah.
Death comet.
Yeah,
Okay,
there it is.
so
It's
okay,
Like, I guess
So there
we're
are
following, but
rules
like, I don't know if we're
for
sprinting after or not.
dash,
So it's like, okay.
which is sprint, and how long you can do it for.
Oh.
All right. So what's the rule? What's the longest I could do it without getting exhaustion? Is what my limitation would be.
Okay, so you can do it 6 seconds. You can do it. You can do it 7 times, and then you don't automatically get exhaustion.
Okay.
You make a con save
I
to
would
try to
stop
push
right
yourself
before.
further.
I would stop right before the con save.
Okay, so what is? Yeah.
So if it was 7 rounds, that would be like just like 45 seconds, basically.
Yeah, basically 45 seconds. And in that time, you get double your movement.
Yep.
So
And
you
I
get
have
60
long
foot.
strider.
Okay, how much extra feet is that?
10. So it would be
So you get
80 feet.
80.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
would
so
still be
you'll
in
get-
eyesight of the party. It's just that I'm way
Yeah.
far ahead.
Yeah, in that 45 seconds, you'll basically be splitting the distance between Sophie and the
Yeah.
party. So,
Great.
but you will be very winded after that.
Yeah, I think Zila will spend a moment just catching her breath.
All right. So that all happens.
Yep.
Can anyone explain what just happened?
Irina's gonna go, I think Harrigan just confessed to Mikael, who then rejected him, and then he begged for Sophie for some reason.
Harrigan turns invisible.
Yeah. Fair.
And he's gone again.
Anyways.
So you guys
Guess
can
we should go get
begin.
her before the entire town tries to attack her on a griffin flying through the air trying to enter the village. But okay, we'll just
They
go and
probably won't take it well.
stop that from happening. Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll me that survival check. Let's see how quickly you guys get there. Sophie, I'm going to need survival check from you since you are on your own.
Sure.
Zila, I know it. is
Zila's
anyone
still
helping
with
me?
you guys. She was... Huh?
She's sprinted ahead
I
for
will
just
help Mikael
less than a minute.
because
Like,
Zila,
she's-
Zila tried sprinting ahead to try to get Sophie
Yeah.
to stop from running off,
I'm helping.
and obviously failed.
I was like, back to my
So-
usual.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a nat one.
I thought it was too.
That
That
would've been
dice looked like a
funny.
1.
Yeah.
Sevens do be like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
So you guys make in close to nightfall. Sophie, you make it only about an hour before them, as flying is different, than necessarily being on the ground, and with you not being as well versed as Mikael in the lands, while you can follow the road, or at least what looks like a road, it's still not an easy thing to fly in these lands with the fog and mist.
That's fair. That's fair.
So you only shave off about an hour, about 2 hours maybe.
I probably hit the forest
Um,
at some point, realize I went too far to the
Gee.
right.
Yeah.
You gotta turn around.
Yeah, you go a little too far up to where you lose the road and you're like, wait a second, I gotta get lower and get back in again.
Yeah, that's fair.
So but yeah, you'd get there about 2 hours.
Yeah, for what it's
Faster
worth,
than the
I
party.
don't fly the griffin into town. I land outside.
No, I understand
and walk
that.
in.
I understand that.
Okay.
And I think you can just dismiss the griffin at will, can't
I'm
you?
not dismissing it.
Okay.
You can dismiss it, but then it permanently disappears
Yeah.
until you recast the spell.
Yeah, and I can't recast it every day, so it's staying out.
Okay. For some reason, I felt like you could just.
No, you can't put it in a pocket dimension.
Yeah, that's familiars.
Yeah. Find Steed is not the same as Find Familiar. It just operates similarly.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it doesn't have a thing.
It
like
doesn't.
Find
I looked.
Familiar. Yeah.
I read. It doesn't.
Okay.
I'm
Hmm.
very, very much interested in these spells.
Yeah. no.
Anyways,
I mean,
we
yeah,
get
you
to the
can't
gate.
dismiss it, but then you have to cast it again.
Yep.
Yeah. So, as Sophie, you start coming up to the gate with a griffin behind you.
hmm
Are you taking the griffin into town, or are you having the griffin stay outside of town?
Yeah, it's coming with me.
As you come walking up to the gate shuts. And the guards atop have their spears pointed. What on earth is that thing?
Oh, it's okay. It's trained, and I'll just pet it.
trains a whatever that is.
Yeah, well, you let some carnival guy in here with a tiger.
At least that's normal.
I'm sorry, Did you see what I look like? Do you see the world we live in? What's normal?
I'm gonna roll to
Uh-huh.
Persuasion at advantage from 10?
sure.
Cool. I need the advantage.
No,
Hell
you don't.
yeah.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
He nat 1.
No, is it? Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah. There's the two that are normally over the gates. There's always typically two. The one that was kind of yelling at you. They look at each other and they just give a very defeated sigh and just wave past. And the people down below kind of look at them like, what? Okay, and just open the gate ever so, like, really slowly.
yeah. Thank you. Damn rabbit's been getting on my nerves. Oh, they'll probably be here within a few hours or so. Thank you. It'll make sense.
Okay.
Tell them I'll be at the inn in a few
None of
hours.
you people make
Yeah.
sense.
When you see the rabbit come in, tell him I'll be at the inn in a few hours.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure. This guy, look, you have thoroughly confused him, and it's just, he doesn't know what to do anymore.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go shop for some ingredients that people would judge me for.
All right.
I'm assuming I'm looking for some kind of like herbalism. Actually, the one I might be looking for like a potion or that's kind of
You
toxic.
do know that there is like a
Apothecary.
Yeah,
I think
apothecary.
I mentioned there's an apothecary here.
Yeah. I'm going there.
That's probably your best bet at finding the stuff that you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay. That's where I head.
Okay. The rest of you, I'm assuming, just continue to make your way toward town, correct?
Yep, until you tell us that we reach there.
Yep. All right. I mean, I'm going to give him a chance to do a little shopping before, because 2 hours is a decent window of time.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not
So,
gonna stop
all right.
within eyesight of like the gate and be like,
can I
oh,
get
camp
map,
time,
please?
guys. No, we're gonna keep going till they
No.
get to the town.
I don't have
All right.
Valaki on my bottom bar anymore.
Oh, okay. Let me... Yep. And... Yep.
There we go. Throw that on the bar. Perfect.
All right. I'm just going to use the party token,
Yeah,
even though
that's
it's just
fair.
you. It's just easier than
Yep.
putting a bunch of tokens on here.
Yeah, so...
So you do know obviously there's Blinsky
yeah,
there.
it's like somewhere around here is like the shopping stuff.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
town square, this area here is like the shopping district, basically.
Yeah.
Or really this like whole
This one
area here.
specifically is the bookshop. I remember that.
Yeah, the bookshop is that one. Your guys is the husband and wife clothing and armor smith or
Yeah.
weaponsmith people
I
are
thought they
here.
were over here. I thought they were over here.
I thought they were over here.
I
Oh
don't
no, they're right
remember.
here. They're here. They are that one because it's got the little offshoot off the front of it, which is where they
Ah.
greet people.
Hmm.
So they're there. Your apothecary is gonna be, whoops, over in this area,
Okay.
a little bit ways down the street from them,
All right. Well, I'm
toward
not, I'm
the
not
coffin
even,
maker shop.
not even gonna say out loud what I'm looking for because the rest of the people aren't here. But this is what I'm looking for, as I'm sure you are aware.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Okay, one of these is pretty feasible. The other one's going to be a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, the
but-
belladonna that they know about is feasible.
Yeah, yeah. The other one might be a little bit more challenging to get because that's a pretty specific thing.
Yes, it is.
All right, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll me a D30 for luck for the belladonna.
Okay.
17. Okay.
There's the other one.
Yeah. Okay. So for the belladonna, they do have some of it in flour, but they don't have it in the
Distilled.
compressed distillate. You could distill it. You have somebody in your party who has an herbalism kit who could do that. Or you could convince them to let you borrow the kit and do it yourself.
How much does a kit cost? I'm sure they sell them.
Actually, let me find that out because I do know there's a
Typically
price
it's
for those.
25 gold.
It's like a
they're
it's
they're like 5. They're
Yeah.
really
I
cheap.
was gonna say, like, those kits
I
aren't
thought it
that
was like
crazy.
10 silver or something. Truly.
It's 5 gold for
Oh,
so
wow.
it would be about 15 here because everything's marked up.
Okay.
More expensive than Barovia.
They're gonna
That's
be
just how they work.
they're gonna be trained in it, and I'm not. Is the problem? How much to pay for the ingredients and pay for the service of them to distill it for me?
Oh, interesting. Roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
Let-
'Cause-
Let's give you a fair chance at being able
Yeah.
to haggle, bargain with them.
Yeah, I have a good chance to botch it. It's literally their job.
You're not wrong. On an 18,
persuasion.
okay. If so, the cost of the kit is 15. If you pay them 20, they will distill it as well.
Okay, I don't need to buy the kit if I'm having them do it for me.
Okay, I see. It would
Yeah.
cost you 10 then to have them do it themselves.
Okay, I will pay the 10.
Okay. They will basically they'll write basically a receipt.
Gotcha.
And they will have you come back in the morning because it is nighttime.
Yeah, that's
So they're
fine.
gonna have you come back in the morning. They'll get it distilling overnight.
Okay.
And they will have you come back the next day to pick it up.
Do they even have the other one?
The other one they do not.
Do they know
Um,
of somebody who might?
You could check the general store because there is some other purposes outside of its normal thought process of what it can do.
Okay. I will check the general store then after putting that order in.
Yeah, there are some things that it could be used for that are not for what people tend to think of when
Okay.
that is said.
Do you want an additional D30 roll with a higher check?
Yeah, so do an additional D30.
No. No.
Nope, unfortunately they don't have any.
Damn. I'm trying to think. Is that something that they wouldn't? No, it's not used in like a mortuary. And they're not advanced enough to use it in pesticides. It could be used at a blacksmith for alloying.
It very well could.
I'll check at the Where's the blacksmith?
Where's the blacksmith?
I mean, you know where the blacksmith is.
Yeah.
The like blacksmith person is the husband and wife couple. They're the only blacksmiths that are in
Okay.
town.
I'll check over there to see if they have it.
Okay.
Anywhere in this town has it.
Yeah. Yeah, so the reason the general store would have it is because it's also used in wood preservation.
Yeah,
what-
yeah.
Why they would have had it for that purpose.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, so you can go in here and I would role play it, but I don't want to say the words out loud. So you can ask them, go ahead and roll me a D30.
God damn. You're giving me so many chances, but it's just not happening.
No, the dice just say no.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna procure it here.
Yeah, at least right now nobody has any.
Yeah.
There's some other places in the world that could have it, and there's no reason that they may not have it at some point in time. Just not currently.
Yeah. Just they don't have it right now, which is unfortunate.
This would be a very good spot that would have it if you're going to get it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other. Those have age limits. Those two are whenever. Those are whenever. Nobody's gonna sell that, and the rest of them have age limits, so those kind of have to be procured last. Yeah, there's nothing else really there that I can really buy, but at least I'll have the belladonna tomorrow, so that's good.
Yep.
As a player, I'm saying this out loud. I'm not going to spend all of the money greedily. I'd like to go to the magic item shop.
You're there.
Okay.
That's the husband and wife. They're the ones that have the whole.
Shop. Okay.
I would say when you start searching for stuff is about the time they'll arrive after having gone, into those searching around those places.
We can transition back to the party. I need to run to the bathroom.
As we get up to the gate, Zila is going to jog ahead of everyone. Did you see someone who looks kind of like...
Yeah, they went and just go.
That's a concerning reaction, but okay. Did she say where she was?
No, they didn't. They said something about the rabbit, but I don't know what they said about a rabbit.
She said that she'd be in the inn.
Yeah,
that's what she told them.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He was not paying that much attention once they got exasperated.
Yeah.
Well,
I rolled. They rolled really poorly.
All right, well...
And they have commoner stats, so it's whatever the die roll is.
All right, well...
For absolute clarity, this is not me trying to do anything metagamey. I want to go shopping. We have the money. So
we don't have the money with us. The money is in
Sophie
Zofie's
has all
bag.
the money.
Oh, well, I grabbed money for myself, and I know that there's something waiting for me at that shop. The firework bow that I ordered fucking weeks ago at this point.
Okay.
That is true. That is.
So.
Yeah.
All right, well, all right. I guess we'll try to find her. And we go into
the fairy firework launcher.
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
She was a fairy.
She was a fairy. Also, not to be kind of metagamey, but since we don't know where Zophie is at the moment, because the guards didn't catch where Zophie was going to be eventually, there is a thing in both Ten's and my background. Can I get a general sense of where Zophie is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What am I forgetting?
We
Please
can
remind me. The DM is forgetting what you're
generally
talking about.
sense the direction of each other within certain, I would imagine, a certain number of feet, like extended feet, because going into the backstory that never really got revealed to anyone, Zila, when she was exploring the city the one time, she felt Zophie from a distance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, where you guys would come in at versus where Zophie is, you'd have to
Yeah.
start walking a little farther into the city before that would.
You'll probably
Yeah.
sense me as you guys are making your
I'm-
way to the shop.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out at what point would I generally, because we're going to start walking around.
I mean, so you'd probably notice her closer toward like the Blue Water Inn. Because bear in mind, this map is not to scale. This map is like the city is quite decently sized.
Right.
So once you start getting kind of closer, kind of like that road that turns off to Blinsky's there,
Uh-huh.
you'd start to notice her presence toward the shopping area at that point.
All right, well, good news. She's still in town. Harrigan, you have a thing you want to go pick up?
Yeah, I ordered a fairy fireball. Yeah, it was like a week or two ago now, but it should be available by now.
All right. Do you guys mind if I head off to try to find her? Maybe try to calm her down before she sees Harrigan? She seemed really
Do you
upset.
want one of us to go with you?
I don't mind.
let's
Assuming
go to
I'm
the
not
store.
there, I suppose.
Zila's not going to the store. She's gonna go find
I know.
Zophie to try to calm
I'm
her
saying,
down.
let's go to the store and you go find.
Okay.
I
If
mean,
you want me to go
Uh,
with
by
you,
the
I
time
can.
you
Surprisingly,
guys
you all start heading in the same direction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
Oh
still
wow!
still the mind of what's going
Well.
on.
I understand.
Yeah, I would head off with Zila if she would allow me to come with.
She's not gonna stop you.
You'll
She's not
notice the
gonna stop you.
griffin outside the store before you see her.
And the crowd of people that are staring at it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I see. She's not being very subtle. All right.
Oh, there
Let's
she
go
is.
inside.
Anyways, DM, I'd like to see if they have this fucking item finally.
Okay. I'm gonna change the music to a little different tone. All right.
Also, whatever items you've had in mind for us that you've found.
Yeah. So which one was the one specifically you were looking for?
The Cloak of the Boundless Spirit.
Ah, yes, that one. Go ahead and
I can't roll for
roll.
shit. You roll for me, please. I can't
Okay.
roll.
No, let
No
her
Alright.
more
roll.
rolling.
I don't want to hear about unfortunate
High or
rolling,
low?
sir.
Really? Serious.
High, I guess. They're still making me choose.
I threw
Yeah,
that
you're the player.
way off of the.
It's gonna be
Area.
like a 2. Let's go!
All right. So let me bring up my doc here.
For costs.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
So it is a rare item.
that is correct.
That's Google, stop auto completing for me. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about. Okay. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. All right. Armor. Where's my rarities? All right, here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. All right, so it is rare, and so that will increase it there. Come on, do my thingy. All right. So the basic of this is this. And it is going to cost, because it is wondrous. Rarity.
I mean, they're all wondrous items.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, pretty much everything's a wondrous item. I know. I'm just doing things in my head and looking at the thingamabobber. This is going to be it is going to be $750.
Okay, it's not bad in price.
That is base. That is without trying to haggle anything. That is his base cost.
It's also me realizing this was really good before I had a shit ton of reactions already that I can do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, earlier in the campaign.
Now you have the burden of choice.
Now, now I honestly don't know if I want it now that I'm looking at it again. Let's do something else in the meantime.
Okay.
I have a bunch of basic things I'm about to sell. How much does a club sell for?
A club. Items. Weapons. A club. It would be half a gold piece.
Are you willing to round it up?
Yeah, or we can, if you have something that maybe does a gold and a half or something like that, we can. Give me all the things, and I'll give you what their prices are, and if we need to round up, we will.
5 great axes.
Great axes. Those will sell for 15 a piece.
So 15 times 5, 15, 30, 60, 75?
Yes.
5 worn hide armors.
Hide armors. Those would be 3 apiece.
So 15 total. Gonna hang on to that. A spear.
Spear. That would be a half a gold, so you could have the club and the spear for a gold together.
Club and spear. Okay. Nobody's ever claimed it, so studded leather.
Studded leather. 20 gold.
Okay. And I can't use, and I don't think I'll be, I'll hold on to that. I might be able to eventually at some point. Yes. 4 golden hawks. This is, yeah.
Okay.
Now we're
this is something I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, now we're getting into the weird things.
Yeah, let me bring up, because they actually have a cost listed in
Oh, cool.
Curse of Strahd. So they'd be 125 apiece.
So 500 for the 4.
Yes.
Okay. The gold plate that we tore off of the chariot.
Oh,
Yup.
I gotta look up what that chariot.
I think you said the chariot as a whole was like worth a lot of money, but obviously we just stole the gold off of it.
Yeah, it's the gilded chariot. It's worth that.
But we just stole the
Yeah.
valuables because it's easier to transport.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's 250 in
Okay.
gold.
That seems fair.
Because that's gonna be a lot of work to have to resmelt that all down.
No, yep, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. And then they deal in magical items. So
They do.
We have a wizard's spell book that that I've been holding on to for God knows how long.
Don't sell it. If
Wait,
if
that's
it
right.
has ritual spells in there, that I want them.
Okay, that's right. You're gonna take a level of wizard. I'm not gonna do that.
No, I'm
then.
not. No, I'm not.
Now she's taking Pact of the Tome, which will allow her to do wizard.
Okay, I won't sell that. Sorry, I was unaware.
Thank
of that.
you. Sorry, I didn't mean to metagame there, but you would know that Zila's interested.
No, you're right.
So...
You're right. I believe. Possibly cursed Ewer. Ewer. E-W-E-R.
Ewer.
Yeah. Possibly cursed.
Probably cursed.
Let's see. Is that in the parcels? Let me find this again. I know what one you're talking about. I just need to find
the
its...
one that I initiated combat with.
Are you looking for them to find out about it, or are you looking to sell it to them?
I would like them to find out about it first.
Okay, so the wife, who's the elven lady, will take it and begin to ritual cast Identify on it.
Okay.
So you can find that out. I think that by the time she gets done with that, will be about the time the rest of the party gets in.
Yep, I'm adding the rest of the gold I have from the other things and gonna add it to the total fund of the party. Let's see, plus 7406. Okay, that puts us at 8267.
You guys have a lot of gold.
Yeah, I just need to delete out some things now.
You guys also haven't had anything to spend it on, so you have a lot of gold.
Yes. Club is gone.
And boy, do I have things for you to spend stuff on. It's going to be great.
That is gone. Those are gone. That is gone. And that is gone. And the studded leather is gone. Okay. Cool. I've been holding on to that stuff for so long in the bag of holding. Right, and everybody else arrives.
All right. Yes. So this would be about the time that everybody else would arrive.
I think it would be fair. I think it would be fair to let Harrigan and Mikhail do their stuff before we talk, because I've talked. Let them do their thing, pick up their stuff.
I mean, you're all going to kind of get there at the same time, so.
We split up.
I mean, we were walking in the same direction.
We intended to split up, but then we were going to the same place.
It's like when you say
It's that
like when
awkward
you
thing
say
of like
goodbye to your friend.
saying goodbye and then you all
God!
walk the same way.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that the bow. This is not a slight against Joey. I thought it was gonna be at Blinsky Toys because fireworks. I'm sorry. I thought
No, it's okay. Yeah.
That's
no,
funny.
Okay.
No.
All right. So we're all here.
Yeah.
Zila rushes in and she. Sophie, you're here. Are you okay? And Zila is starting to fuss over you.
I'm fine. Glad you guys
No,
made
you're
it.
not. I know that tone.
It's fine. I started it. I just need to learn how to take one on the chin.
She's looking guilty. No roll needed. Zila's looking guilty.
I'm glad you guys made it to town safe.
Are you... I'm sorry.
For what? It was Harrigan's doing, and mine. My own. I guess I started it, but, you know.
Your mic died.
10 went down into a tunnel.
Oh?
Now
Right
you're
now?
fine.
There
Okay.
you are.
Cool. Let me just... Where did it cut off at?
It's like... Zila says, I'm sorry, and then you said, it's fine, Harrigan, and then you disappeared.
Oh, okay. I mean, I started it, but Harrigan kept... It's fine, really. Just...
It wasn't... Zila's looking even more guilty.
Yeah, Sophie's confused as to why you look guilty. Because she has no idea.
I thought it might be fun to participate in a prank of my own. In a way. And I may have helped facilitate it. It's not necessarily all his fault. So if there's anyone you need to be angry with, it's me.
You or him? Not
Do you think he really would've-
not insinuating Harrigan.
Oh no, she's picking up. I don't think he would have gotten involved if it weren't for me giving him the idea. I wanted to. I don't know. I saw the enjoyment things brought and thought maybe I could help with a prank too. I'm sorry.
No, I was the one who started it. It's okay. Although I didn't think Harrigan would say he loved Mikhail when I did that to him. I didn't tell him to say that.
What did you tell him to do?
I mean, I just commanded him to tell Mikhail how he feels.
Then we all just learned something a little bit more about Harrigan than anticipated with that wording.
Yeah, well, anyways, let's do some, what do they call it? shopping therapy.
Just don't be angry at him as much. It's not.
No, I think
entirely his
I
fault.
think I'm done. I didn't think he'd actually come out with something like that to me, Kyle. It went a little further than I meant for it to.
She's still gonna stay looking guilty, but follow your lead. She's gonna be quiet. We're going shopping, DM.
Anyways, DM, I
Alright,
want to know what goodies
so-
you've found for us.
Were you guys standing next to the counter while you were talking, or did you guys step away and let Harrigan and Mikael get up to the counter?
We probably stepped to the side and went mental
Yeah.
telepathic talk
Okay.
because this was
Private
between
All right,
us.
conversation.
I just want to know.
Yeah.
That
As
sounds good.
private
All right.
as the conversation can be in Barovia, I
Strahd,
guess.
if you really want to hear our social dilemmas, go ahead.
Strahd would love to hear our social dilemma.
He's just
He would
sitting
love
in
to
his
hear the
chair,
social dilemmas.
drinking some tea.
I wasn't wondering if Strahd heard you. I was wondering if the couple heard you.
Oh no, Sergey
no.
probably heard. Sergey's in Zila's head.
Sergey
so.
hears everything. Are you
Yeah.
kidding
Yeah,
me?
exactly. So I mean, anyways,
Sergey hears almost anything. He does
Mikael
know
and
when to
Harrigan
not
step
listen
up to
in.
the. Mikael and Harrigan step up to
Yeah.
the counter.
All right, so you have
We have so much money.
so yeah, you guys have a ton of money. The elven woman's gonna kind of push you to the side, and Harrigan. Now this is the part that I don't see written in my stuff for this. Did you
Oh.
pay for this in advance or no?
No.
Okay.
I had like 3 fucking gold to my name at that point.
I just wanted to double check because I didn't have that written down, and I wanted to make sure I gave you a fair
Oh, yeah.
a fair thing. So, all right. So bring back up my table here. Weapons. And it was the light variant, right? Because you can't use a heavy.
I should be able to use a heavy. I don't see why I wouldn't.
I thought you.
Crossbow.
I don't remember. For some reason, I was thinking you couldn't use a heavy.
Crossbow.
I mean, you can't use
5e.
your sneak attack from rogue with heavy.
Does that change between heavy and light?
Heavy, you
He
can't
needs
use sneak
finesse.
attack. It has to be finesse for
Yep.
dex and sneak attack.
Light is the
I
same
don't
way.
think-
The hand is the only one that allows the finesse.
And
Light is still two-handed weapon.
inventory. Do I have? Is it a hand? No, it's a crossbow light that I've been using.
Yeah. So light and heavy crossbows are two-handed weapons. A hand crossbow, I believe, is finesse. No,
This is
even a hand
common.
crossbow is not a finesse.
But does it matter with?
That's a great question.
Isn't that the? Doesn't it not matter with like ranged weapons because they can use dex anyway?
That's actually a great question.
Am I making that up?
Ability.
Yeah, no, as long as they fulfill the usage of it, it can be used. Any ranged weaponry can be used because they use
Yeah.
dex instead of strength.
Hello?
Rogues.
I know
Yeah,
the
sure.
range is
was.
different, but isn't
Hi.
Oh, Discord died for me.
Hi.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Isn't there another difference between heavy and light other than their range and damage?
Oh, I don't know specifically about crossbows.
Loading?
Loading,
Loading
maybe,
is
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
same.
thinking.
Loading is the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
It is just heavy. Small creatures have a disadvantage on attack rolls with heavy weapons. A heavy weapon size and bulk make it too large for a small creature to use efficiently.
Yeah.
Which Harrigan
Oh, it's
is
simple
not
or martial.
small.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
difference
it's-
between simples and martials.
Yeah, so as
Wow.
long as you can do a martial weapons.
That's also an arbitrary rule.
proficiency.
Okay, well.
I like the idea of dwarves being able to wield war hammers. Just saying.
You know. I think
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
see what the proficiencies are here. You know, well and truly, DM, we can
proficiencies.
figure this out off
Yeah.
session time. The one thing I do want to go through real quick is I want to sell the shit that I picked up.
Yeah. I know
Um,
you can. I'm pretty certain you can just wield crossbows, but I'll check.
Yeah.
So.
'cause,
Anyway, go ahead and give me what you have for.
I have 10 100 gold piece amber pieces. So 1,000 gold worth of amber pieces. I'd like to sell that.
Okay.
I have a singular golden hawk.
Hold on. Was it the amber that? No, it wasn't the amber. I was trying to remember what the, because if I remember right, I gave you guys a gem that can be used in place of a diamond, and I don't remember what one that was. But it wasn't the amber.
I
No.
don't
It's from the
think
hag.
it was the amber.
That's right. That's right.
It's the special gem from the hag.
That's right.
Which
It's the-
I
it's-
don't have.
yeah, Well, they're listed as diamonds in your inventory, but it was the various gemstones that you got from the hags. They function like diamonds, but they're not they're not actually diamonds in true sense. But they
Singular
function
hag.
like them. They're a
Yeah.
it's a substitution type material. Okay.
So the 1,000 gold worth of amber pieces, and I have a singular golden hawk.
Okay, the golden hawk is 150.
Okay.
Or sorry, 125. 125.
It is 125.
Yeah.
I would have thought that would have been more.
The amber they'll buy it at price because that's a 1-to-1 cost of the amount of the amber.
Yeah.
That's more of a like per weight kind of measurement versus item.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just figure out the crossbow situation later. That's all I want to do here at the moment.
So it looks like you can only use light.
Okay.
Based on the proficiencies that your class gives you, it's simple weapon. It's not.
Are you
Started off as
looking at
rogue, right?
you're looking at rogue, right?
Yes. Actually,
Okay.
technically per rogue, actually you can't use a crossbow at all.
What?
Oh no, sorry, hand crossbow. And simple weapon, which would be a light. You can't use heavy.
Okay.
You can either use the light or a hand crossbow. And this
Well,
only comes in light or heavy. So.
Yeah. Seeing as it only comes in light or heavy, I will take the light option.
Yeah. So light for this. Let me get back to my prices. Light is that. Put that up. For this, it is Cost of that. So it's going to be, because it's rare, it is 600.
Okay. Inventory. Bringing that down to. God, I hate math.
Okay.
That should be my gold. And
All right. I'll build the weapon for next week. I'm not going to build
Sounds
it
good.
tonight, but I'm
yeah.
going to drop it into your sheet, so you should have it now in your inventory. If it doesn't look like it did.
What's like the bundleage of bolts like? Or arrows
A
or whatever.
bundle of ammo. Ammo's pretty cheap. 20 arrows is 1 gold. Bolts are crossbow bolts. You get 20 as well for a gold. It's the same. It's just a shorter arrow.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just buy the 20 for now.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. It does require attunement.
Oh, it does.
So once you attune to it, I will unlock what it does. It will become identified. But right now it's
Okay.
unidentified still.
I've also figured out
Alright.
what I want
Okay.
because I have nothing to do with my bonus action.
Uh-huh.
I would like to see if they have a dancing sword of any variety. It is a standard 5e item.
Yeah, there was a weapon a while ago that I was looking
Dancing
into similarly.
Yep.
Mhm.
They're
cool.
Yeah. I never use my bonus
Remember that-
actions.
Remember that one metal weapon that I was looking into that had the bonus action of attacking if you use your bonus action for it? This is similar.
It's kind of like it's almost like a spiritual weapon in a magic item.
Yep.
But it can be either great, long, rapier, scimitar, or short sword.
Yep.
Logically, the more damaging ones are more costly, I would imagine. Like a great sword, dancing sword is going to cost more than like a long sword and so forth.
Yeah, the scimitar and rapier would be cheaper because
Yeah.
they're both a D6.
Yeah, so okay. I have those here. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d6. On a 6, it'll re-roll. Okay, now let's see. Give me a high or low.
I
will
got really
roll.
high, so let's go low this time.
It's gonna be a 68.
Probably.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nope.
79.
A 79.
I was not actually that far off.
Unfortunately, they don't have any currently.
Okay.
I'll have to keep that in mind, though. I was not aware that was a thing. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
I sent you a weapon a while ago that was pretty similar. That is actually a lower rarity. And you were like, no.
Well, that was probably during the time when I wasn't sure how to balance against magical things.
When Zila gets up to the counter, she would actually gesture towards Vasilka. Do you have anything that she might use to armor herself?
Vasilka, yeah.
Let's see. What kind of armor are you looking for? Are you looking for magical? Are you looking for non-magical? Are you looking for plate, breastplate, chain?
This is now the player talking to the DM. Whatever will fucking help her.
Pretty much anything you give her.
We don't know what her proficiencies
What is
are.
available? We don't know what her proficiencies are. We don't know what affects her. Can she wear plate? Is she required to be up to studded leather? You know.
Yeah. So as she stands in the form that she still is, where she's still most just construct, as far as stat block goes. There is nothing that restricts or grants her capabilities of armor. Let me look and see something here real quick. Because there's something I have in mind for her.
Great.
And I want to see what this is. Because I want... So she is going to be... What is... Okay, yeah. She can wear up to medium.
So the most is studded leather.
If you... Well, yeah, if you don't want the... Because I think... Well, no. You could get her a breastplate. Technically, that's medium.
Right, I could do half plate.
You do half plate, she's going to have disadvantage on stealth.
Okay, DM. Real talk here. Are we the stealthiest group here?
No, but with her dex, I don't know if you want her to have disadvantage on it.
Is having advantage or disadvantage or normal really going to help her with her stealth?
Well, that depends. With a -1, you have a better chance without disadvantage. But it's up to you.
What does the party think?
About what? Sorry, I was looking for stuff.
Do we really care about if Vasilka has disadvantage on stealth?
No.
At
whatever.
what cost?
Huh?
I mean,
she has a negative dex already. Stealth with... Again, we're not the stealthiest group.
technically, disadvantage is essentially like a -5 or something, right?
Since when have we
Yeah.
cared
She's
gonna
about
breast
like
plate
stealth?
do a lot
mathematically.
better for her than a half
Yeah.
plate.
Advantage is a +5. Disadvantage is a -5 for like the base level.
On average, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my overarching question is, do we really care?
I don't.
I care.
I mean,
Personally.
pass
Sure,
without a
anybody
trace
else
is a
cares.
+10.
Flat.
So, as far as I'm concerned, we're not that bad at stealth.
That's true.
Mm.
I mean, who am I? I have disadvantage on stealth. Like, shit
Yeah, really.
happens.
That's
You
what
know?
it is for me,
Yeah.
but, you know.
Like, sometimes it's worth it for the armor.
I think it's worth it. She's gonna start getting
Okay.
hit by magical stuff. She's not gonna be our forever tank.
She needs
I'm not taking
armor,
damage.
yeah.
She needs
Yeah.
armor
Just
right
get her the
now.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you have in mind for her that is, punky.
Well, it's more that I have something in mind for what she will become, and so I had to know what the weapon or the armor requirements were.
Okay.
So if you want to get her half plate, non-magical at base is 1,000.
How much do we have?
For what? Plate?
How much gold do we have
What does she want?
Like a
for
lot.
half plate?
1,000.
Half plate is 1,000?
Yeah, that's base plus the cost of being in Barovia.
Everything's more expensive
Okay,
here.
I was gonna say, because like plate armor isn't even normally that much.
Plate's
Everything's more expensive
1,500
here.
base.
I mean,
Yep.
if we're gonna spend 1,000, like, are we giving her medium armor then? Half plate? Is that
You're giving her a
medium?
half plate, which
Yeah.
is the highest medium armor you can give.
Gotcha.
What is that? A 14 plus dex?
15 plus
15.
dex.
15
So it'll
plus
give her a
dex.
14.
Max 2.
Wait.
No. If, hold on.
14?
If she has negative
away?
dex, we may as well give her heavy armor. If she has negative dex and she can wear
That's
heavy
true.
armor, there's no
She
reason.
can't.
Really?
She said she can't.
She can. Currently, she could, but in the future, she will not be able to wear it.
Okay, so we shouldn't do it.
Oh, sucks. I don't think you lose AC.
I was about to say, do you lose AC if you have a
I-
negative
Actually, that's
dex?
actually a great
I
question.
think it's
That sounds
minimum
kinda like
0.
right? Like,
That's actually a great question. I don't think so.
I
It doesn't. No.
Well. Yeah.
How about a
no,
shield?
It would affect.
Yeah, because it's plus your dex. It doesn't specify plus dex minus.
No,
down to a maximum of 1 or minimum of 1.
She would lose.
makes
God,
sense.
that would suck 1,000 gold to have a 14 AC.
for 14 AC.
That does
Yeah.
not feel worth it.
That's not great.
No.
That doesn't
No.
feel worth it
Honest.
either.
That's why I'm
So-
like, if she could wear heavy armor. Okay, here's a debate then. If she's gonna get a full-on character sheet, she can take a feat for heavy armor.
This is true.
So
I can tell you right now, you will not want that to be the case.
okay.
Well,
Okay, I can kind of predict the class we're going for here.
So again, I ask
Yeah,
shield?
eventually she is going to be made into a barbarian.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can't
Therefore,
rage in
she
heavy
cannot wear
armor.
heavy armor,
Yeah.
or she will lose out on rage.
I mean that event.
Yeah.
Now, that's not this. Yeah.
That means her okay, that means her stats
Okay,
are gonna
here's an
have to
idea.
change later.
Here's an idea.
Yes, her
Here's
stats
an
are
idea.
going to change as she becomes.
Teacher,
As she- yeah.
I have an
Yes.
idea. Bracers of defense. That's a little bit of a boost to her AC.
It's +2. Yes, I was also gonna ask for those for myself. God, it just 1,000 gold for 14 AC is not worth it.
Well, we're not doing the 14 AC anymore.
I know.
We're not doing the.
I know. What's her current AC?
10.
Okay.
Okay, 2 AC is not going to really help that. What's her con mod?
+4.
Well, her
That's not gonna help.
so her stats are going to have to change for barbarian, otherwise her unarmored defense would be worthless. So And the DM did say they would change. I mean, that's the thing. If she's changing Barbarian eventually, there's no point in getting any armor. Can she wield a shield? Does she have...
Yes, actually, specifically, even unarmored defense says you can wield a shield and still gain the benefit.
Okay, great. I have one in my inventory that I did not sell. Give her my shield. Can she currently wield it?
Yeah.
Okay. Give her my
She
shield.
can currently wear anything you give her currently.
Oh, there we go. That's a +2.
Give her my shield.
That's a +2. Yeah.
I'm removing it from my inventory right now.
Okay. I will boost her AC
by 2, which gives her a 12.
Helps a little bit.
Yeah. What would the cost of breastplate be?
Breastplate is 600.
Okay.
And what was the AC bonus with breastplate?
It's a 14,
14
and
plus dex.
14 and no disadvantage as well.
So it would be a 13.
Well, with a shield, it'd be 15.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, only one less and 400.
I
gold
would
less.
like to point this out.
Yeah.
You could, theoretically, buy the half blade and give it to Irina, giving her breastplate to Vasilka.
That makes more sense to me.
That could work.
That would boost Irina's AC up to a 16.
That makes...
At what cost?
That'd be
It'd be
1,000,
before...
but it would be you'd be giving your fighter an extra AC,
And then also.
And
that would bring
Vasilka
Vasilka's up
to 15 total.
15 total. So so Vasilka would have the same AC Irina does right now.
At least it'd be a chance
A little-
of missing, and
yeah,
Irina
things
gets
are
better
cha-
armor.
Yeah. Because the concern is right now we're now getting to the part where we're going to start seeing attacks go through because they're magical.
Yeah, and bear in mind that if Irina's goes up to 16, and if she uses her shield, she has an 18 functionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she becomes much tankier.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
I say we do that.
Okay.
DeRosta, I think you should try and haggle this price down. It's very expensive.
Please.
As I give you the help action because it's way better than mine.
I say something to haggle the price down.
All right, go ahead and roll a persuasion.
At advantage because help action from Zophie.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you go.
That's way
Okay.
better than me.
Yeah, so
But
you can bring it down with that 18. You can bring it down to let's go 800.
Okay.
That's more palatable.
Let me pull out the calculator. All right.
Okay, so this brings us to a 50.
8, 2, 6, 7 minus. You said 800?
Yes.
Okay. Puts us at 7, 4, 6, 7. All right. it is close to my hard cutoff time. I would ask we do shopping in between weeks and figure stuff out.
I was
Yes.
gonna say the same thing.
So, because I
That
mean,
makes
we can
sense to
sit here
me.
for literal hours for
Yeah.
shopping.
Yep.
So,
All right.
Yep.
Fair enough.
so everyone knows we have a total gold, at least on my person, which is kind of the party pouch, of 7,467.
Hot damn.
Yeah, so we have a good bit of gold. If anybody needs any basic things, just get them to start. I don't think anybody
DeRosa,
needs
buy all the candles you can get.
Yeah.
Next time.
buy an infinite supply of candles while we're here.
Hell, make them really nice, decorative, maybe even
Fancy
scented.
candle.
You know, you might as well.
They all have visages of Strahd.
Ooh.
Maybe not the really decorative candles. Maybe we don't want that juju on us.
Oh no, like Strahd's face melting would be kind of a good omen, probably.
Mm,
Right?
Would it?
yes.
He might take it as a threat. Mm. All right. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna end my stream then.
Yeah. I'm gonna end it here. You guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.